Well, hello everyone. I'm back with this video called as pregnancy and embryonic development. Well, in the previous video, we have discussed about fertilization and we have discussed different aspects, how exactly the process of fusion between the sperm and ovum take place. In this video, we are going to talk about कि pregnancy के बाद क्या होता है. What are the different events that takes place post fertilization? Well, आपको एक brief idea I have given that the process of implantation, the process of attachment of the zygote takes place inside the uterine cavity. वो हम लोगों ने previous video में थोड़ा सा discuss किया था. वहीं से we will carry forward कि how exactly this different sequence of events takes place and how this process proceeds further. Well, पहली बात यहाँ पे हम लोग बात करते हैं pregnancy की. Pregnancy, I told you, the fusion of sperm and egg cell is called as fertilization, whereas the attachment of the zygote within the uterine cavity with the maternal tissues is called as pregnancy. Next is the embryonic development. Well, embryonic development means embryogenesis, कि जो आपका embryo की formation होगी and how embryo will develop into a mature fetus. उसके लिए आपके पास we are you can say having special kind of cells which will undergo divisions, differentiations, and that will lead to the formation of different organs and finally into a mature fetus. And how exactly this process happens? Let's have a look. पहली चीज that we need to know is implantation में बात की है. The trophoblast cells, the outer covering of the blastocyst, if you remember, that outer covering is going to help you in the formation of you can say certain projections known as chorionic villi. Chorionic villi or chorionic villi. These are going to surround and you can say which will be getting mixed up with the uterine tissues and maternal blood के साथ mix up होगा और finally एक connection बनाएगा and that connection is going to be your placenta. और placenta कब बनेगा? When there is going to be an interdigitation. जब आपका interdigitation होगा between the chorionic villi and the uterine tissue and that will form a special kind of structure called as placenta. Well, placenta आप लोगों ने class 10th में भी देखा है. Placenta is a connection between the developing fetus and the maternal tissue. और ये placenta actually exchange में help करता है. What kind of exchange? Removal of the waste, removal of you can say undigested substances, removal of the urinary waste, supply of fresh oxygen, supply of fresh blood to the tissues of the fetus. ये सब काम कौन करता है? Placenta. Well, there are different functions which are being facilitated by the placenta, right? And placenta और actually maternal tissues के बीच में एक और special तरीके का connection होता है, that is called as umbilical cord, जिसको आप लोग अपना when you are developing, you can see there is a navel cavity. There is a navel in the in your belly portion. आपके belly में एक depression होता है, that is called as navel. और navel से ही आपका basically जुड़ा होता है आपका क्या? Umbilical cord. Well, umbilical cord को after the process of parturition separate कर दिया जाता है, right? You can have a look at this. Umbilical cord is a connection between the you can say placental villi जो आप यहाँ पे बनी हुई है, right, and the fetus. इन दोनों के बीच में connection है, right? The placenta acts as an endocrine gland as well. Then now we need to understand what are glands. Well, glands एक special तरीके के कुछ tissues होते हैं which have got a function to secrete certain hormones. कुछ hormones को कुछ chemical messengers को secrete करते हैं, release करते हैं. Well, this function is also taken care of by your placenta. Let's talk about these hormones. कि कौन कौन से hormones हैं जो basically secrete करता है आपका placenta. First is your HCG, human chorionic gonadotropin. Well, this hormone इसको हम लोग प्रेगनेंसी टेस्ट के लिए भी यूज करते हैं. जो हम लोग प्रेगनेंसी टेस्ट किट्स आती हैं उसके अंदर हम लोग जो टेस्ट करते हैं जिस हार्मोन को टेस्ट किया जाता है दैट इज योर HCG, ह्यूमन कोरियोनिक गोनाडोट्रोपिन. उसके ऊपर मार्क भी होता है. वेल, दिस हार्मोन इज एक्सक्लूसिवली सीन इन द प्रेग्नेंट फीमेल्स ओनली ड्यूरिंग द एम्ब्रियोनिक डेवलपमेंट. तो यूरिन के अंदर इसकी कॉन्सेंट्रेशन जब इंक्रीज हो जाती है, बढ़ जाती है, तो देन इट कुड बी सेड दैट द फीमेल इज प्रेग्नेंट, राइट? सो दिस इज अ कंफर्मेटरी टेस्ट, यू कैन से HCG. और अगर समटाइम्स यूरिन के अंदर टेस्ट पॉजिटिव नहीं आता देन द ब्लड इज बीइंग एग्जामिन्ड फॉर द सेम. बीटा HCG का टेस्ट परफॉर्म किया जाता है. नेक्स्ट इज ह्यूमन प्लेसेंटल लैक्टोजन एंड एस्ट्रोजन एंड प्रोजेस्टेरोजन्स. Well, ये जो hormones हैं, these are important and essential, quintessential for supporting a healthy pregnancy inside the body of a female. Female की body के अंदर pregnancy को support करने के लिए there is a sequence, there is a set of hormones which are essential, which are secreted by the ovaries, which are secreted by the you can say your placenta. They all needs to be taken care of because they keep on shooting up and down. So they need to be completely and regularly being monitored by a medical practitioner. And if they are shooting up and down, they have to be artificially supplied into the body of a female, because if those hormones are not available, they are not going to support the pregnancy, and thus pregnancy is going to get failed, right? So moving further, इसके अलावा कुछ और हार्मोन्स भी होते हैं, मैंने अभी बताया that they all those hormones they also keep on fluctuating up and down. So these hormones are like, let's say prolactin है, cortisol है, thyroxine है, T3 T4 जो भी आपके hormones है वो ऊपर नीचे होते रहते हैं, and उनको हम लोग फिर artificial in the form of tablets or maybe in the form of injection they are being injected into the body of a female, so that a healthy pregnancy could be supported. And those you can say duration of those 9 months, that gestation period of 9 months of 3 trimesters could be successfully achieved and completed. Last point I mentioned over here is कि सक्सेसफुल अटैचमेंट होने के बाद इम्प्लांटेशन हो गया है, कोरियोनिक विली की डेवलपमेंट हो गई है, प्लेसेंटा फॉर्मेशन हो गया है, हम लोगों ने ब्लास्टोसिस्ट का जब स्ट्रक्चर देखा था, देयर वी सॉ इनर सेल मास. इनर सेल मास के अंदर वी आर हैविंग स्पेशल काइंड ऑफ सेल्स, जिसके बारे में मैंने बताया भी था आपको. दो स्पेशल काइंड ऑफ सेल्स दे आर अंडरगोइंग टू परफॉर्म द प्रोसेस ऑफ डिफरेंशिएशन, एंड दे विल लीड टू द फॉर्मेशन ऑफ 3 जर्म लेयर्स. 3 जर्म लेयर्स बनेंगे, जिसकी वजह से हमें ट्रिप्लोब्लास्टिक ऑर्गेनिजम्स भी बोला जाता है, एक्टो, मीजो एंड एंडोडर्म. Ecto, meso and endoderm. Well, these 3 germ layers, they have got special kind of cells called as stem cells. और इन स्टेम सेल्स के पास पोटेंसी होती है that they can produce different kind of organs, different kind of structures, and this potency is known as totipotency, right? So I'll repeat that point again. हम लोगों ने you can say inner cell mass के बारे में बात किया था, जो ब्लास्टोसिस्ट के अंदर, if you remember, ब्लास्टोसिस्ट के अंदर एक पोल के ऊपर एक सेल ऑफ mass of cell होता है. This mass of cell has got special kind of cells called as stem cells, which are going to produce different organs. The process is known as organogenesis by 3 different germ layers, that is ecto, meso and endoderm, right? So that is about, you can say, your embryonic development. Well, after, you can say, this embryogenesis process is completed, that is during the 9 months, जो आपके 3 trimesters होते हैं, 3 months के, and this period of, you can say, gestation, it varies from individual organism to individual organism. Let's say elephants के अंदर 22 months का होता है, और dogs के अंदर कुछ different duration का होता है, monkeys के अंदर, तो humans के अंदर this is of 9 months. And after completion of those 9 months, special signals will be, you can say, released from the developed fetus and from the uterine tissues. कुछ hormones release होते हैं that is going to help in the expulsion of the fetus from the mother's body, जिसको हम लोग अगले lecture में discuss करेंगे, जिसको आप parturition बोलते हैं. That is the separation of the fetus from the mother's body. कि fetus mother की body से कैसे separate होगा, how exactly the process will take place, what hormones are involved in that process, वो हम लोग अगले lecture में discuss करेंगे. Till then, keep smiling and keep enjoying at your homes. Stay healthy and safe.